Okay. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mr. Mark Podcast. And I am Mr. Mark. I am the skepto-cynical, myth-anthropological, pessimistic butthole that you all know and love. I'm not here to be liked. I'm just here to be heard, all of you mofos. And if you don't like it, kiss the entire part of the brown, the circular, the just bend that over and do because we're not on cancel culture here. Y'all kiss my ass. I'm gonna say whatever I want because this is America, damn it. Fuck all y'all. I said it. Okay. I know Lisa like, well, this is a different side of me. He's just letting his ball drag around. Yeah.
I'm sitting here thinking they're gonna think people from NASA have no home training there.
I want to start off this show, Lisa. We're going to make this under 15 minutes, and then we'll take it by sections one, two, and three. I want to start off saying just by ranting about why I think human beings are the parasites of this planet. Lisa, is might right or is spirituality real in your point of view? Before I even say anything, let me just ask Lisa a question.
Okay, so I think spirituality is real. Um, I lean more towards being spiritual than religious while believing in God. Is might right? Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
What do you
Might
mean by
right,
that?
strength
Huh?
is might right.
What do you mean by that?
Strength. If you're stronger, you can take it.
No, I don't think that's always right because I've met some of the most sensitive, bulky, muscular people who aren't mentally strong. So that made a difference. And they were sensitive. And, sometimes I can be abrasive, to say it nicely.
Okay. I hear you. I hear you. Um, okay. Might is right. Okay. I talked about this with you last week, but the Haitian Revolution. Okay, so
Hmm.
you have Haiti and you have people using I gotta pause this for 1 second.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm in Haiti. We're in Haiti back then, 1700s, 1800s, and people are slaves. they they whoop the master's ass, take over the island. Long story short, the French come, surround the island with boats, and say, "Y'all's free now, but I need you to pay me back the money that you owe me that we would have made off of y'all that we not gonna make off of y'all for the next 125 years." But
Can
they,
I cut you off for a minute?
huh?
Oh, you might be getting ready to get there. Keep going.
But then you gonna tell me in America we can't pay back reparations when Americans were paid reparations to Haitian people from Haitian people right here on Wall Street and right
Don't
here in American banks for 125 years.
don't we still have their gold in like Fort Knox?
I'm just saying that might is right. And I believe in spirituality, but equality on this planet is life's big lie. It is a lie. If you don't have big guns to back you up, you're going to get punked. They're going to make you do whatever they say until you get strong enough to F them back. That's the only language they're going to hear. And you can sing all the songs and march all you want to and pull all the, you should just do the right thing. These are the Christian people that came from Europe and they were running from religious persecution and they got in their boats and they say, let's go start a new country. Let's get away from this. And by the way, let's just stop off of Africa and get some timid blacks that we can use for slaves until they get a clue. And then if anybody else is there, we'll just kill them motherfuckers too. But we're Christians. I mean, well, we're the heathens, right? We were the heathens.
Yeah, we had no home training. We would just run around naked.
So,
Even though I talked to somebody about this earlier today. We were just running around naked being savages while y'all were burning our museums and libraries and stealing our relics.
yep.
But the fact that we had libraries, but we're savages. That's a whole different topic.
Mhm. Also, it just goes into my first statement I wanted to make, and this was human beings are parasites. And I'll back that up, Lisa. Okay, animal kingdom. You go outside. If you were a dog or a sheep or a lion or any kind of animal, an animal is going to do three things. He's going to fuck you. He's going to kill you. He's going to eat you. And maybe not in that order. But that's the one thing that animals can look for each other to do on a day to day basis. But not humans. Humans, they don't want to fuck you first. They want to fuck you the whole time, but not physically. Human beings will lie to you and they'll pretend like they like you. They'll laugh at you. Just, I'm gonna fuck this nigga right here, and they'll be laughing, and we're gonna get them. We're gonna act like we cool. We're gonna
Got you thinking we friends and buddies?
yeah, fake like your friends. You have a girl's like, yeah, I'm gonna act like I'm her friend and fuck her man and eat her food and stay in her house. That little high.
I've had that happen before.
Oh, don't they laugh like this?
That's the evil ones. That's how you know.
If
When you
they,
hear that laugh,
hmm.
you already know.
So you know I ain't making that up.
That's that jealous laugh, by the way, in case anybody has heard it and doesn't know what it is.
Oh, I've
That's
heard it.
not that is not your friend.
No, that's that high pitched fake ass laugh.
That's
Oh,
the I really don't like you laugh.
oh yeah, oh yeah. So I think that human beings are parasites. I think that might is right, and when you are not strong, you are wrong. You're wrong, and you like, what do you mean by that? I mean exactly that. If you are not strong enough to write the history, you're gonna be wrong. Somebody else gonna say your history for you, and they're gonna make it be whatever they want it to be. That makes sense.
Yes.
What do you think about what I said?
That sounds like a that's about the size of it. I mean, there's no way if ands or buts, there ain't no way around it. It just is what it is.
Mhm. I think human beings are idiots too, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because we have let corporate society, and America is a very corporate society, a business society. This isn't like a people society. This isn't an agricultural society. This is a corporate society. It's a fake society. And I'm gonna tell you what I mean. Corporations are advertisers and they're damn good at it because they know they're vying for your mental beliefs. Whatever this person believes, the resources that they're not fighting for are not in the ground. They don't care about that in the ground. They'll get you to dig that later. You're going to do it. They ain't going to do it. But the resources that corporations are fighting for is your mind. Is your mind. Why do you think we go to a school for 6 years and they call it elementary school? Why do they call it that? Because you need the elements to make the building blocks of matter to get people to move in the direction that you want them to. Now, when you have somebody going against you, that's your enemy. You need your enemy to walk in the direction you ask them to on their own, or else it don't look right. So they do advertising. What do they advertise? We're such idiots and non-thinkers that these people then convinced us that the liquid that comes out of the sky and falls onto the ground in the rivers, in the lakes and the streams that feeds the birds and the fishes and all the people on the planet is bad. There's something wrong with it. A bird shit in it, a cow shit in it. But you don't need that water that fell from the sky. You need the water in a bottle. You
Yeah,
need
that's funny because I'm
water.
sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Man.
But we were in the mountains one time and I was drinking from the stream because where I grew up in Fauquier. So
Mm,
we learned that
preach it.
water that washes over the rocks is
Mm,
clean when
mm,
it gets down to the bottom. So I'm drinking out of the river. The park ranger is like, you're not supposed to drink that. It can give you E. coli because the animals use the bathroom in it. And where does the water from the bottle come from?
mm.
And I was like, yeah, I'm not drinking the part that's got the doo-doo in it. So he looked at me like I was stupid, but I was like, yeah, I'm not drinking the doo-doo part, just for the record.
If you have concerns about the water, just boil it because that's about all they're doing to the water in the bottle.
If that,
Yeah.
because I know there was a big thing with was it Fiji water? Fuji water? Fiji water, because I drank the water. or I drank the water, and they were like highly contaminated. And I was like, dang, I'm paying you to kill me?
Mm. But think about that. Really think about that. We believe it. I could show you right now. I could get up and show you. In fact, I'll do it. I'll do it for the viewers. I got 2 bags of this.
Oh, you got your back screen, I mean your background on.
I don't know if you can see that.
Is that the
Let me take
I
one.
got the look, I got the Walmart water out there in the garage. Yep, it's the same water.
Yeah. So we buying Sam's Club water from Sam's Club, spending that money, lifting them big old heavy bags because this company then made us believe we believed it. And then we moved in the direction they wanted us to go because we believed that the water outside that fell from the sky is no good. There's something wrong with it. And you need me to boil it and do some osmosis and put some words in it that you can't pronounce in it that'll probably hurt you. And that's better. That's better
And
for you.
even in Culpeper, they used to go to a place called Mountain Run Lake, and they used to have a water spigot that had constantly had water running, and you could go and just drink out of the spigot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one day I went in there was a lock on the spigot. And I'm like, why is there a lock on the spigot? Well, that water was contaminated and it wasn't clean water. That water was hella good. What made it unclean? You know, how did the water get contaminated? Look, if we hadn't contaminated, the water wouldn't have been contaminated in the first place. That's a whole nother story.
I used to drink out of a creek in Warren Center where the cows were upstream doo-dooing in that water. And I drank that water. I leaned over and scooped my hand in it and probably stuck my face in that water when I was a kid, and ain't nothing happened to me.
And drunk the hell out of that water, didn't he?
Yes, I did. I didn't think nothing about it. I didn't think about going to no water bottle. I used to see water bottles when I was a kid, and it was only like a couple water bottles way back in the 70s. And I said,
Hmm.
Mom, that's water in a bottle? People are gonna buy water in a bottle? We got water at home for free. Now I got cases in my house. Okay? Because I've become a part of the problem. I'm thinking about this BS. We're
And
parasites.
imagine what the bottles are doing to the environment. Imagine the environment is your body,
Yeah. Come on, preach it. I'm listening.
and you have how many people? How many? Let's just say it's only 400,000 people drinking one bottle of water a day.
Mhm.
That's 400,000 plastic bottles and tops.
Have you seen that big mountain of plastic in the ocean somewhere? It's a mountain of plastic.
No,
Oh, you got to Google that.
but I know Chris did a project one time to see how long it takes. Like he did different layers, how long it takes different things to decay. Foil decayed before plastic and before eggshells,
Hmm.
which was crazy because I wouldn't have thought in my wildest dream
That foil decayed
what was
before.
still in there when we threw it away. The eggshells were still in there when we threw it away. It had been there like what was it, 3 years, 4 years, and eggshells never actually. Because you know how they say when you do your compost, you can put the eggshells and things.
Mhm.
The eggshells never actually decayed.
Well, what you could do is probably grind it up and put it in the dirt as like a flour, and then the plant could absorb it then.
Well, it was in the dirt. That was the thing was he had different layers of dirt, and
Hmm.
it just sat there.
Hmm. That's crazy. That's crazy. But I just want to say on this one, I think that I'm going to wrap this up in a second. I think that human beings are idiots. I think that might is right. And I think that there is spirituality, but you have to be able to think for yourself to get it. And that's something sadly that's lacking because the other side of the corporate planet has instilled into us the elements that they want to give us in elementary school. And you train up a child in the way they should go. And when he is old, he will not depart from it. And we think like them and we march to the beat of their drum. That's why we're 50 and get sick. That's why we're 45 and getting sick because we're listening to them and not listening to our own common sense. We reach for
Right.
we'll reach for a bottle of Bayer aspirin, and we'll reach for baby powder that we know good
For,
damn well
for
give people
tapes.
cancer. But when somebody show you something natural, you'd be like, I'm not doing that. That's nasty because you bought it. You drank the Kool-Aid. You drank it. Their advertising was wonderful. And I'm gonna wrap this first one up right here, Lisa. And I'm gonna stop
Okay.
this show right here, y'all. This has been Mr. Mark's mini podcast. Come see my podcast on plausible.com on Mondays at 8:30. I do a full 45 minutes. This is a quick one right here where I say human beings are idiots. I'm the lovable, misanthropic, skeptical, logical, cynical, pessimistic butthole you love to hate. And I see y'all on the next one. Bye bye.